Hey everybody, the Ender Engineer back again today with a new weapon, the Slow Hand. The Slow Hand is a unique Hyperion shotgun. This thing's drop is really sucky. You wanna know why? It's from this thing, which is in Mr. Tor's Campaign of Carnage, the final boss. It is bullet reflective armor! Anyway, the Slow Hand is a unique Hyperion shotgun that is a Moxie E-Tech, which makes it really good, actually. Now, I'm going to be equipping my Shock Tattler to eat shields again, a Firebone of the Ancients to make sure I got bonus damage, and I think I equipped my Quasar. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. This is post-commentary, by the way. So, that's why it sounds weird. Now, due to this being an E-Tech, it has a blast radius, unlike normal shotguns. So this actually is kind of good at clearing crowds. And once again, this weapon heals about 2%, I would say? 2.5? I'll have to double check that. The weapon itself isn't really that powerful. In fact, I would say it's kind of weaker than an average Hyperion shotgun. Now, the barrel never changes, so you don't have to worry about that. And as you can see, the weapon is strong enough to eat through these guys with ease, but not strong enough to kill them very quickly. That is an unfortunate downside of the weapon. Oh, and as I just demonstrated there, through stupidity, you can be hit by your own blasts! Yeah, be careful if you want to use this thing in close quarters. Unless you got a sham, and like me, I'm using an antagonist in this. Also, you may not want to rely on this thing for second winds, as I'm going to demonstrate here. I mean, yeah, I can help hit something behind cover, but other than that, it's not really that good. See? Back up here, let's try this again. Now, the weapon, like I said, is good. It just could have been much better. You really, and I mean really, want to get the Participle prefix for this gun. I'll show you why at the end of this. But, yeah, like I said, it's not a weapon you want to rely on if you're trying to get a second wind. It's good, but not that good. And its lobbed arc does take some time to get used to, but it can really be good. Like I said, this gun is pretty average in terms of damage. And I probably should have equipped my Slayer of Terramorphous. That would have made things a lot easier on me. Well, I digress. This weapon is still a very powerful, very useful E-Tech. Just make sure you're using it on the right targets. Like, I can't use it against that Flaming Lunatic here. I can use it on this Nomad. And as you see, that took about 4 shots minus the corrosive damage. So yeah, this gun is pretty average in damage potential. Not top 5, mind you. I love that. But it's still a good weapon nonetheless. If you want a new wet Moxie gun, try to get this thing. This is only found in Mr. Tor's Campaign of Carnage, and it's only from the final boss. So, yeah. If you're gonna play Zero, it's a piece of cake. Like, seriously, I could farm them up. I could farm that thing in, like, seconds. And, yeah, yeah, this gun is good at getting a second wind if you're lucky, and this thing's splash radius actually goes through shielding. Sucks to be you, Nomads. Why did I pause there? I swear. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this weapon is powerful, but you really don't want to rely on it too much. It does not get the bore effect, so that's another thing. But if you're using a character like, I don't know, Maya, she can really use this thing. Like, seriously, she could really use this gun. The only reason I'm using this 0 is because he's the only one who's 72. Minus my Necromancer. I'm saving her for last. Anyway, as you see, this weapon does struggle sometimes, and it really eats up your ammo very quickly. Look, I'm down to like 56 bullets. And unfortunately, like an idiot, I do not remember his grenade. That's going to be thrown in by the assassin. Alright, the upside to this weapon. It has a splash radius, so grenade effects, I believe, can boost it. Not 100% sure. I had to double check that. It's always elemental. It always heals you for any damage you deal with it. It's very easy to farm with the right character / builds. But on the negative sides, this thing is not a powerhouse weapon. Its splash radius can hurt you. It's got a bit of a difficulty learning curve. And that boss sucks! Oh, and it eats 2 ammo per shot. So, yeah. As much as I like this gun, I can't recommend it for every situation unless you have the practicable prefix. In fact, I'm going to show you in a few seconds about why that's a good thing to have, and what a practicable prefix would make it look like. Okay, onto the practicable one. This one is in slag. It took me a while to farm it. Now, you see this little vertical grip? That's what practicable does. It gives it a vertical grip on the gun. That's only for Hyperion. Well, the practicable, it's different on every gun. Now, I'm going to look. As I fire my fire slow hand, that's only got a small blast. As I shoot this one, that one's got, like, bigger blasts. I tried to see if I could show off the multiple blasts. The practicable gives it 2 extra bombs, as I'll say, for no additional cost. So yeah, practicable is the way to go. Anyway, I'm the Ender Engineer. I hope you have a fantastic day. Later. And by the way, why does that boss have reflective armor? I cannot stand that! I'm sorry, but that's stupid. Oy.